Welcome back, everyone, to the most frustrating game I've ever played. I don't know what the deal is, but for some reason, they decided to have it be the case that ever since I started playing with two monitors, that it is impossible for this game to keep its resolution between loads. So whenever I come back on, I need to rechange the resolution, the window mode, the audio level. For some reason, it always sounds insanely loud. And also, I would like to point out, I am doing this slightly differently. I've been rewatching Markiplier's old world's quietest Let's Play series on YouTube, which was great. And I've decided, as a result of that, to bump up the sensitivity on my microphone, not all the way, but most of the way, which means editing is going to be a nightmare for me. However, if it sounds better, then let me know, and then it will all be worth it. So, with that being said, let's get right back into it, shall we? I'm also trying to be very careful with the way that I talk, just to make it so that I'm not pinging my interface. Hello, Tennis, give me my gun. So let's see how the copious amount of Skyrim and Minecraft I've been playing lately is going to affect my ability to do anything. I didn't like you very much. Bye bye now. You do a lot more damage. You reload quicker. You fire a lot slower. You're more accurate, which is interesting. But this is a Hyperion weapon, so it gets more accurate as it fires. I'll keep both of you for the time being, just because I can afford to. I have just under $8,000, which means hopefully I can finally get this goddamn weapon from Moxie, because she's been withholding this freaking SMG from me. I think, unless I got it last time. It doesn't look like I did. Please. Moxie, I hate you. Borderlands 3 Moxie would never treat me like this. I might upgrade my backpack again. If I have the iridium for it, generally I always do that. Also, the other thing I need to remind myself about while I open this and get two two grenades that I don't care about. The other thing I need to remind myself about is that a bad habit that I've noticed when I'm editing down the audio of these videos is that I often click my tongue quite heavily when I get frustrated about something. So in this video, on level 8, you're not going to get me any XP. In this video, I'm going to make a conceited effort to try and avoid doing that, and hopefully to be able to just cut that out altogether so that I just don't do it anymore in general while I'm recording, because it really spikes the audio levels and it's probably not very nice to listen to. So I apologize about that. Also, a thing that I noticed, which I haven't noticed before, which is funny, one of Tiny Tina's drawings right there. It's a cool little detail. As we go into the tundra, Express, even though this is not the most tundra-like area in the game. This one's slightly annoying. I'm going to keep my skyrocket, I think. Yeah, I don't like the ignite 3 rockets at once thing. Oh, I've got multiple splat guns. Oh, maybe I did like it then. Whatever, I got rid of one of them. I'm going to put you there. Just have another fire weapon on hand. So I had 4 shotguns in my inventory. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, I'm hoping that I did pick up the... Yeah, okay, I saw the thingy change, the objective. So I need to wait until these guys go into their little cocoons, like such. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, this is even more frustrating than I thought it would be. Wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Right, yeah. Okay, I'll probably just wait for them to transform, if you will, please. Because I don't want this to just kill you outright. Yep, there's 2. There's 3. Right, let's just try not to die. Try not to die. Try not to die. Try not to die. Please, please. Okay, well, I don't know if that thing runs down while I'm in cutscenes. I really hope it doesn't. But let's see anyway. Hi, Mordecai. And Bloodwing. Yeah, that was easy enough. Bloodwing's a cool guy. I don't know how on earth that guy died. I was nowhere near him. The most relatable character in this game. I just want to check to see. Yeah, okay. Because there's a thing that requires me to be there, but I guess I don't have the mission objective for that yet. Also, for what it's worth, I might as well say that for this video, as I tend to do, I am just doing the main mission here. I will do any side missions that are here once I am done with this mission and this episode. There we go. I was going to say, if any of you other guys would like to do that, then that's more XP for me, which is just great. Very nice. I'm hoping that these guys will... Okay, right. You can stop right there. You gonna do it? No. Oh, that's fine. I love how Malakian, he knows when to keep it short. Alright. I hope I still get to keep the injector though, because that's helpful. Very, very good for XP. What is he shooting? These? Ah, that's annoying. That's fine. I can just wait until they turn into regular badasses. Well, I think actually killing the pod gets you more XP than killing them when they come out, which is kind of stupid. Alright, let's use that upgrade point. What was it I was trying to upgrade before? That's quite nice, actually. Might be worth getting one of those. That's also nice. Nah, I don't really care about that. Yeah. Because that would sync very nicely with that fight for your life perk. I was going to say, are any of you guys going to transform? You only gave me 180. I'm being cheaped out on it. That's fine. It's annoying. But whatever. It's already got me another like 15% of the way to the next level, which is extremely nice. But I was going to say, if by the end of this I can get up to like 50% of the way there, that'd be amazing. But I highly doubt that. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure, buddy. The way you chuckle to yourself after you said trap really fills me with confidence. Alright, so something that's also worth saying is that I just upload what? Where'd that Goliath go? What happened to the Goliath? Okay. I just posted just today, posted the second part of my Arkham Asylum Shadow of the Colossus. I guess you call them mini series at this point in time. That will change, obviously. They are going to go up as early access on my Patreon. And these videos, this and the Bioshock video that I already have made, will go out a few days later. So this will likely be out to you guys on probably the 7th of July, if I had to guess. So this gives you a, with this being filmed on the 27th of June, as a nice little bit of insight as to when you're seeing this. Hi, Tina. Tina's a lot of fun in this game, especially in the best DLC. I don't even know what I said then. I think I said DLC, but I'm not sure. My God, that's it. Nice. Everyone's so southern in this game. I'm not huge on her in Borderlands 3, annoyingly. Um, like she is. I mean, I'm fairly certain they got a different voice actor to play her in 3, which I was like, she doesn't sound as good here. But also she's just kind of less sporadic, which is, you know, one of the main character draws of hers. And just a little bit unfortunate, really. So it's nice to have this version back. Cool. Yeah, I know that one. I'm going back to this. So we need to get 2 rockets to shove up the asses of those stuffed rabbits that we just saw. Oh, that. Wait, you were shooting at these guys? What the hell, Mordecai? Why don't they drop a radio? Hell yeah. Come on. Where are you shooting now? You better not be shooting bandits up ahead and stopping me from getting XP. Can't remember if it's in this one. No, I don't think it is. But that's fine. It just means it's another place for me to clear out. Ow. It must have been just the most. What on earth? Hello, music. It must have been just the most fun to record voiceover for this game. Because I just. No. I'm not gonna lie. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, thank God. Mordecai, careful. Oh my God. That's terrifying. Where's this other Goliath I'm hearing? Oh no, this is a nomad. Hello. He's really going after everyone else, which is nice. Mordecai. Oh, I know. I was saying that. Oh, that was an accident. I just saw it, and I saw that it said turn, and I was like, okay, yeah. And I completely forgot what it is that does. So we're going to be here for a little while longer than I was originally intending. Yeah. Okay, I could do without this music. I'm probably not going to turn it off for this recording, just because I like my videos to at least have continuity within themselves. However, I'm probably going to turn that off for the next episode because I do not like how loud that sounds in my ear. Really am getting a lot of XP for this. Should have waited on him, but where's this going? Okay, I think that's everyone here. We will be back here later though, because there will be another train that needs destroying. That comes through here eventually. Well, as you saw, the one that hit me full force and killed me. Which I don't think I've ever had happen before. I know I have. When I was exploring outside of where the game wants you to go. Here it comes again, I think. No, maybe not. Cool, we got some nice money from here though. Let's head along and hope that I don't get hit this time. Can I get you guys? Nope. I can't remember if I said it out loud or just in my head. But I'm wanting to get at least halfway to my next, to the next level. Nice. It's gone remarkably well. Which I'm already nearing 40%, so not too shabby at all. Oh, Goliath. What do you mean you're dead? Oh my god. I love the fucking NPCs in this. But yeah, as I was saying before, um, yeah, this must have been the most fun to VO for, just because it's oh my god, I do way too much damage. Just because do I do that now or do I wait until next time? Ah. Um like when I did individual lines, like NPC lines for my demo reel, it was just the most fun I've ever had recording something. Like, as I've said multiple times, I don't hold screaming in voice acting as all that impressive because realistically, so long as you have any form of, vocal control, you're able to do it. Like, I don't think it's very impressive, but when it's done for like comedic effect, like they do in this game, I have an immense amount of respect for it just for how absurd it is and how much fun it is. Just nonsensically shouting into the microphone is just always a good time. which is why I really want to get my why I really want to get my setup made up to like proper professional caliber sometime soon, so that I can do that just from home without having to book out a studio. Yeah, Tina does a great job in this game. See, I'm never quite sure whether it is the same voice, whether it is a different voice actor in Borderlands 3, or whether it's the same one and they've just gotten older, or are trying particularly hard to sound older. Um, it just doesn't, the energy doesn't hit the same as it does in this one. It feels like she's been domesticated. Mordecai, I hate you as much as regular show Mordecai. You know what? While I'm here, I might as well head over. I mean, what time are we on? 27 minutes. The remaining, like, what's left of this main mission will take me probably about 5 to 10. So it's going to be a slightly shorter episode anyway. So let's have a go at this anyway. And I must have said it before on this channel. I love the variation between different sort of agony screams of the bandits. When they are on fire versus whether they're taking corrosive damage versus taking shock damage. Like, I love the electric one just because, and I'm fairly certain I have said this before, just because it sounds like they enjoy it at first. And then it kind of sets in this like, oh no, this is really painful. Just because, I mean, they would be like that. They're sick, demented freaks. So, you know, they probably do get off on stuff like that, but like to a certain extent. And your gun just happens to go past that extent. See, so I'm not quite sure how these mines work, whether there's a specific thing that you need to do to set them off, or whether just getting too close sets them off. But you'll be able to tell when they make this loud, deep beeping. Oh. That's the kind of stuff that I don't really care about, though. Because there are times where she just kind of sounds like over the top, sort of silly, quirky kind of. But Yeah, I'm definitely turning this music off next time. I really need something that gets me more health. I can't remember what perk it was that allows me to heal when people are in my bubbles. I have a bad feeling it's quite high up on a different perk tree. You're just a jackpot guy. Oh, fuck it, I'll do it once. Oh. I thought you were a loot guy. One-armed bandit is probably a reference to something as well that I'm just not getting. Oh, I didn't sell that shit. Whatever. I just did it. I just did the tongue click. That's annoying. Stop doing that, me. I don't know if that actually is a thing that bothers you guys, but when I see it on the on my audio timeline, it makes me kind of assume that it's really annoying. Um, Red Dead Redemption 2 could never. It's mighty convenient how, after all that arcing, it still somehow manages to hit the right course. I wonder if you were in the right position then, would it kill you if they fell on you? I mean, it should. If Final Destination's anything to go by. Yeah, her doing shit like randomly bursting out into fucking 2-bar rap or like 1-bar rap songs. That doesn't do anything for me personally. I don't know how you use reduced ammo. That's stupid. Yeah, okay, so I've got about one of those, which is nice. Do I want to keep you? Alright, for the time being. 4-second reload speed, 4-second reload speed. Could fire 4 times a second. It does significantly less damage. Oh, I might actually just take it. Just because it can fire so much quicker. It's always just a nice thing to have. Ooh. Let's go fire. I wanted to go fire rate, but that doesn't mean anything to me. The grenade damage, that actually is quite annoying. Alright, that's a thing. Let's restock some stuff. Okay. And what I'd also like to do is this, because we are about to deal with a lot of robots. I'll keep jumping just so I can see marks on the side of my gun. Yeah, what time are we on? 35 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so this will, assuming that it goes as well as it usually does for me, and as well as I'd hope it goes for me this time round, I should have this wrapped up in about probably less than 5 minutes. So, this is kind of the ideal length of recording sessions that I would like for the future. Like I'm generally not a huge fan of going on to like an hour plus. It can sometimes feel like I'm wasting your time a little bit. Um, Obviously, if it's a thing that you're listening to fall asleep to, then it's less of an issue. But I don't know how many people actually use my videos for that, and how many just use this kind of background audio. Be an interesting thing to find out. This might actually get me to level 18. We'll see, but I wouldn't be overly shocked because we've got a little boss fight coming up now. Yeah. Also, because my mic sensitivity is really high, my stomach's starting to rumble now. And I'm really hoping you guys aren't able to hear that. Yeah, you'd have Wilhelm guarding it. Jesus. Ow. I forgot about Moxie's healing properties on her guns. It's a lifesaver. Oh yeah, it's not going to take 5 minutes. I've just remembered. Well, actually, it depends on where this level cuts off. Ooh, good damn. Some good stats. Oh, if I could give you that. It's been too long since I've heard Jack. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Let's get ourselves back to Sanctuary. Let's hand this thing in. This also means that we can cash in some side missions that we did. Or, well, one of them. Alright, Moxie. Finally. Here we go. Thank you very, very much, Moxie. Still waiting on your Borderlands 3 glow up, but that's fine. Hi, Daisy. We'll see you in quite a while, actually. Got like 4 more main missions until then. But let's do this. Will do, but firstly, let me do. Yep, which means I should be 1 level off being able to get you, which is nice. You know what? I will do this now. she is. There are not that many people in here that sound like that. I love Scooter. And I miss him in Borderlands 3. Yeah, I'm here. Do we not need to get more iridium? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shut up, Lilith. Just kidding, I love you, but. Ew. Horrible sound. Quick. Put your goddamn hand out, Lilith. It's quite a lazy animation considering it's the same one as they use for when the NPCs give you something, but. Can't remember why we had to. Oh, right. It's mighty convenient. You need to get going quickly, lads. He was fucking cool, though. Honestly, they really shouldn't have said that, because now that's put a target on them from Jack. Now he's like, oh, okay, you have Lilith. Yeah, shut up, Angel. Right. So I think this is as good a place as any to leave this video for today. What I'm likely going to do next video is head back to the Tundra Express to do this one, then get going towards Sanctuary. Well, because this is a long mission, we'll see how that goes. I probably should have picked up that side mission as well from Lilith, where she tasks you with destroying. There was a big facility there that we didn't go into. That's an iridium mine. We need to go in there and kill all the guys in there and the foreman and stuff like that. So I'm definitely not going to be doing that next video, but I might hold this one off and wait until after we get back to Sanctuary, because that's a big task. You gotta go to an area that we haven't seen yet. You gotta go through there, which can be annoying. Then you gotta go through the Highlands, which is extremely long. So we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's always a pleasure, and I will see you back here for the next set of recordings, which will be Hades and Terraria. So have a good night, everyone. See you soon.